Good morning, Miss Karen here. We're going to make a crystal tree today. So in your kit, you should have two parts of a tree, one with a slit in the bottom, one with a slit in the top, some salt, laundry bluing, and ammonia. A grown-up should really handle the ammonia, and you want to do it somewhere there's a lot of air circulating. From home, you're going to need a shallow dish of some kind for the tree to grow in, a spoon for stirring, something to mix the ingredients in, food coloring if you want it, and some hot tap water. It helps melt the salt better. Let's get started. The first thing we want to do, if you are doing coloring, is to put some coloring on our tree. So you are going to dot food coloring all along the points of the branches. This is where the crystals will grow, so that's where the coloring will do the most. And you can turn it over and do the other side. And you might want to pause the video and let this sit for a little while for your coloring to soak in to your tree. This cardboard is nice and sturdy, but it's not super fast at absorbing. So the more that soaks into your tree, the more coloring you'll have in your finished product. So give that a minute to rest and pause here. The next step is to assemble your tree. So you're going to take the top open end and put it into the one that's open at the bottom and just slide them together. You might have to kind of pull it apart a little and then arrange the parts so it looks almost like a tree, and then you're going to put it in your shallow dish. Now we're going to mix our solution, so set your tree aside into some kind of a bowl or a cup. You're going to put all of your salt that I gave you, and then you're going to measure in 1 tablespoon of your hot tap water. And give that a good stir to dissolve as much of the salt as you can. It won't all dissolve because in a 1-to-1 ratio, that's pretty heavy salt amount. That's part of how the crystals start to grow. And then once you get a good amount of the salt, again, you can hear how gritty it is. You know, mine's not all dissolved. You can put in your bluing. A lot of my salt has already settled. You probably can't see that. Give it another stir. Add your ammonia. Keep stirring, and as you stir, oops, that's off camera. As you stir, pour it into the bottom of the dish around the base of your tree. If you have salt left in your cup, you can just scoop that into your dish. Now you want to put this somewhere where it's not going to be in the way and you don't want to be bumping it. And it's also helpful if there aren't any breezes, because that'll knock your crystals off your tree. And in a couple of hours, you should see the crystals starting to grow. And then in a couple of days, you'll see even more growth. Have fun.